A lot of your job as a filmmaker is being on set and answering questions all day long. And your answers will dictate what the movie will look like, what it sounds like, what the performances will be like, everything. So you have to have an answer for everything, or at least a strong view of your ideas. But don't be afraid of asking your own questions of other people. If somebody has a better idea and suggests it to you, thank them and take it. Don't be so set in your ways that you're not open to collaboration. In terms of imposter syndrome, the honest answer is I have imposter syndrome every day. There isn't a single moment where I'm on my way to a set or a location where I don't have the butterflies or gnawing anxiety. And I think, in a way, part of why I have that fear is of being found out. They're gonna know that I'm not a real filmmaker, but that in itself is a motivating factor, because then you ask yourself, how do you conquer that? And one of the ways you can combat that is to prep as much as you properly can. If you do the research on what you're doing and have an answer for everything, that will help build your confidence. Confidence is difficult to achieve consistently in filmmaking, but if you ensure you're always prepared and planning ahead and making sure you can answer as many questions the cast and crew have, your confidence will come out in how ready you are to tackle all of the challenges that you're going to have coming your way. The worst thing you can do is set yourself unreasonable goals. Not everybody makes Citizen Kane like Orson Welles at the age of 26 straight off the bat. Nobody is looking at their watch and judging you on how quickly you achieve your dreams. Just make sure you're always driving ahead towards your goals in some way, shape or form. Eventually, you'll create something amazing and you'll be so proud of what you've accomplished. People wonder how to formulate a style. And I always think of that Douglas Adams quote from Life, the Universe and Everything. There is an art to flying, or rather a knack. The knack lies in learning how to throw yourself at the ground and miss. And I always think about that in terms of how you develop a style. In trying to take inspiration from your favorite directors whilst making your first movie, and rather than aping it completely, something else emerges. Sometimes that can come from failing. You try and copy something and it doesn't quite work, but something else will come out of that. There's an alchemy to filmmakers who try things that appear new and fresh and different, but usually it might just be that person's interpretation of a style that they already like and admire. But the thing I've come to realize is that you end up learning from your own mistakes. So I'd probably stress to a younger version of myself that you should take time working on your craft, but also you shouldn't worry about trying to make a masterpiece right out of the gate. If you're gonna hold Citizen Kane as a model of the great debut feature, you'll drive yourself insane. So do something that's within your means and that you're proud of. You're not in a race against anybody else. It's about making your first movie, not someone else's. There's no reason why you shouldn't be having fun while also taking risks. Start to play around and see how you like to film, what your sensibilities are, and what kind of style might come to the forefront as you teach yourself by doing. The only thing holding you back from fulfilling your dreams is you. Even more so than directing, writing is a skill that you can perfect on your own time. Writing doesn't require equipment rental or actors or any budget. It only requires your mind along with some paper or a laptop. But crucially, you need an idea first.